Good morning, everybody. I'm Will Dolan, president of TAPP Engine. I'm here with Deanne Figueres, and we're really excited to be at Finovate and to tell you about TAPP Engine and what we're doing to help credit unions and community banks bring modern investing solutions to all of their account holders. We're trying to help everyday investors build wealth right where they bank, to do it carefully, and also to provide the financial literacy and educational tools and services that they need to help them along that journey. I have three things to cover with you this morning, and I have 6.5 minutes to do it. We're going to talk about the market opportunity. We're going to also share with you a live demo of an application that's in production with one of our top credit union clients. And then I'm going to end with a few talking points and some notes on how you can get your journey started and how we can help you. So thank you for your time today. So this mission is backed by real changes in the way that individuals are investing in the US today. What we're seeing is that in 2024, 1/3 of investors use self-directed platforms. That was up 57% from 2019, a huge increase. And at the same time, during that interval, individual investors that were using financial advisors declined by 10%. So what we're seeing is a big shift in individuals taking over the desire to start their investing process, to manage their investing process within their own tools and by themselves, as opposed to doing it with advisors. And we're here to help credit unions and community banks take advantage of this opportunity and to do it with the tools that sit right alongside their digital banking capabilities. So let's get started. I mentioned the three things that we're going to cover. We're moving on to our second topic here. Deanne's going to help me with the demo. We're going to walk you through Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union out of Minnesota. They're a large credit union. They've decided to do something creative with their application. They're giving this tool to high school students and college students to help them learn about investing. So they're doing this outside as a lead generation tool to attract new members to their credit union. So as you can see on the screen, the first thing you see is the button that says Become a Member. So direct link over to the credit union to get them excited to use the credit union capabilities. But in this application, this is the landing page that they arrive on. And you can see that there's a number of solutions on the page here to get them started along the process. They could learn about the markets. They can practice trade. There's a section here that we allow them to simulate trades before they actually commit their own capital. Or in this particular case, I've already set up this account in my name. I already have access to start trading and to set up goals and do some of the other neat features that the system offers. So what we're going to do first is we're going to learn how to invest. There's a series of educational modules and courses that we've set up to help credit unions and community banks work through getting people comfortable with the markets before they start their investment journey. And as I said earlier, this is for low-dollar investors. This is for people new to investing that can really begin this journey right alongside where they bank. In this particular screen, there's course loads that Affinity Plus has added, their own education materials. We have connectivity to outside solutions. But for today's purposes, it's going to take a lot longer to do the coursework. So we're going to jump right into practice trading. And Deanne's going to show you how we can just simulate a trade with real market data, but not with real dollars. So right here, it's showing that we have $50,000 available to invest. The market's on a tear this morning with some of the news on the UK deal that was announced. So we're going to start to take advantage of that and see if we buy a stock and how that might happen. So what Deanne is doing is walking through the steps to look at a security, to check what's happening with the various stocks in the market, and she's going to actually place a trade for us right now with Albertsons Companies, stock that we had a conversation this morning that might actually really take advantage of this new UK deal. So we want to get an opportunity to do that. So it's very simple. She clicks it, she buys, she submits the order, and we're good to go. So from here, it's going to take a second for that to run through. At this point, we're ready to invest, and we want to actually, before we know what securities to buy, we actually have goals that we've set up. So one of the things that I'm going to do in 2 years, I'm going to experience my 30th wedding anniversary with my wife, and so I set up a goal to plan for a weekend getaway. So I went through the process of setting up that goal. As I registered for the system, there was an enormous amount of information that I put into the system about my investment goals, about my financial condition, and our system is using personalization and intelligence to sort of help arrive the features on the screen that are relevant for me and help me achieve these goals. So in this particular case, I set a 2-year goal to save $3,000, and I want to start with $250 and then sort of work over time to invest $100 a month and see if I can hit my goal. And here's how the system responded. They came back with some analytics. And then if you click on the at the top of the screen, Deanne, on the portfolio, this will show you the model portfolios that are available. This is a great opportunity for credit unions to go after a $7 trillion model portfolio market. These are ETF models that are available to our credit unions that give the investors an opportunity when they don't know a particular stock they want to invest to be able to dive right in. So, okay, we're done with the model. We're not going to activate that because that's actually going to start spending my money. So I'm going to ask Deanne to go over to the investment tab where we'll have the opportunity to invest in a single security. And we can do this in fractional shares or in whole shares. So when I say fractional shares, that's called dollar investing. So if you have $20 to invest but you can't buy a particular stock, in whole share increments, we give low dollar investors the opportunity to get started and invest in those companies that they like. So Deanne's going to take a look at and do an investment in a stock. She's picking Atlantic American company and $1.78 right now. That stock looks pretty volatile. And she's going to put a share order in for a share of that stock. And this is actually a real purchase on real data. And so after today, I'm going to own 1 share of AAME. So this is really fun. Very exciting, very easy, very intuitive. So in summary, this is a huge opportunity for companies to get involved in this. Robinhood's a $200 billion company, but they're only 0.3% of the $65 trillion personal investing market. Credit unions and community banks have a huge opportunity to do this. They can work with us. We want to help them develop their personalized journey for their credit union, deliver these solutions. We're a regulated entity with all the operational know-how, and we're really happy to help you out. Come see us at our kiosk, and we'll be happy to help you along that journey. Thank you very much for your time.